Well, this is it. Time for the Summer Demolition Derby. The 8 teams are here. And the gifted Oink.gg cars given by Junkyard Joust are also here. The vehicles at the front are a team that might be competing someday, called Witness Me because of the packaging being wrapped in a packaging called Witness Me, and the back vehicles are also here. And there's a backpacker watching. And here is your running order. Drab Gray Brick Built, Old Economy, Motor Show, Spoiler Alert, Show Offs, Retro Racers, and Blue Flu. Now it's time to start round 1. First vehicle for the Champions Joust is the Aston Martin V12 Speedster, never eliminated. As he hits the track buffer and settles into the front of the track. Heavy Hauler's up now, 200 grams. And he slides to the front and stops. The Bus is up now. And he stops right behind Heavy Hauler. The Bus has been graphited before, so I expect him to make it far. The Bus has set up his ramp. First to take the jump is the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Can he take the jump? And yes, he does, but he rolls it over like it's nothing. Jaguar XESV Project 8 up now. And he flies into the back of Heavy Hauler off the ramp, destroys part of it, and makes a rollover like the Sesto into a recovery. And also, if any parts get broken off, it's not coming back. The Lamborghini Sian FKP 37's up now. And he stops the ramp, but ends up in a bad position on the track. And the Ford Escort RS 1600 take him out. No, he cannot. He just blasts that Sian off the track upright. Now the Escort's on the track now, between the next car and the ramp. Turbine Time's up now. And he sends the Escort careening off the track, but the Escort makes an amazing recovery off of that sign into a recovery. Yeah, I said recovery too many times. Now Turbine Time's on the track, but he's a pretty heavy vehicle. On the roster with the 2018 Dodge Charger. And he hits Turbine Time, nowhere to go. A line is forming, so Brick Built's gonna send their own ramp down, the Impounder, with an orange splitter at the back. The Impounder, loses the orange piece, but he still has that secondary ramp. The VW Beetle with trailers up now. And he hits the ramp and gets off the track, but disconnects from the trailer. Turbine Time's going up. 2013 Viper's up. Hits the ramp and sends pieces flying over there and other places. And he almost gets off the track. Almost. Jaguar F-Type Project 7 up. And he blasts more pieces of ramp away. He's curbside on the track now. Pearl V12 Speedster's up. And he gets the Jag underneath the Impounder. This could be our first elimination. Lotus Erofa up now. A big hit, and Impounder is tipping. 84 Audi Quattro up now. And he slams through, and Impounder is probably done. Koenigsegg Yamara's up now. A nice big hit as he pushes his teammate off. Still only one elimination. That is probably about to change with Snowplow come down and Undercutter. And he just slaps the Yamara over. And that Pearl V12 is almost over. This could be bad. The Baby Blue 62 VW Beetle up now. A nice big hit straight into the back of that Snowplow, but he goes curbside. And Turbine Time's starting to get off the track. So Sport RS01 up now. A big hit into the Beetle as he flips right over. Viper SRT to an ACR up. A nice big hit as he gets under the Renault, and Turn Time is getting off the track with his teammate right behind. One of the cars that won the Oink.GG halftime show, it's a Lamborghini Essenza. A nice big hit straight through, and I think the Viper and the Renault are done right now. Another winner of the Oink.GG thing, well, I mean not loser, it's the 63 Corvette drop tops. The third non-loser was Quadrad. He's track buffer because he's too wide. Being good at jousting and, well, demolition derbying and racing, he just took out the Audi, which somehow tipped over at front. And the Renault is tipping more over. Viper's recovering. And Snowplow has his plow split off some time ago. Heavy hit coming, Mercedes-Benz Actros with the 70 Camaro GS. A very big hit, and oh my, so many eliminations. The Viper tips over, the Snowplow gets blasted off into the distance, and the trailer splits apart, revealing the Camaro. Oh my, only 2 eliminations, but that's rough. And the Renault finally tipped over, almost a triple takedown. And up front, the Aston Martin's getting undercut while undercutting Snowplow. I mean, Quadrad. Final 8 cars, great Audi Quattros up first. Well, one of the last vehicles first. And nowhere to go. Brick and Delivery's up now. Nowhere to go either, and the Essenza's getting removed from the track up front. Old Mini Cooper up now. And he bounces right off all the vehicles. He is only 26 grams, or 24. But that was a big bounce in curbside. That is not good. Especially with the Lamborghini Veneno coming right after. Look out. And he slams into the Mini, and Brick and Delivery splits apart. The Mini's in a weird position. Can the Porsche 934 Turbo RSR capitalize? And the Mini gets saved, and the Porsche gets underneath the Veneno, and the Porsche's curbside. Here comes the very low Lotus Sport Elise. It's got a bunch of stuff nailed to the front and sides. And he gets underneath both vehicles, and the Veneno gets tossed over upside down. The Porsche is still alive, but barely. Second to last car of the round, Shelby Cobra 427C. Does a nice hit but he locks the Elise back in. Final car of the round, the Scania rally truck with a bunch of former teammates on top. They're a little disassembled to fit here. But when he goes down, he will fit. And this is a giant hit, 180 grams. Watch out. And a big hit. And I don't even know who got eliminated. From the looks of it, the Esprit's turned over. The Cobra just barely might be out. The Scania somehow still alive. But the Robusto's cab and the Escort on top of it's gonna not come back. So he'll be reduced to around 100-ish grams. Still very heavy. And that was the end of round 1. 12 cars were eliminated. Let's look at the aftermath. There were a bunch of parts broken off. Those are how much parts were broken off. Drab Gray leading the pack with only 1 loss, along with Old Economy, Retro Racers, and this Audi's supposed to be flipped over, and Blue Flu. Scania Rally still has that back end. Brick Built got hit quite hard. They're one of the highest seeds, but they lost 2. Motor Show, spoiler alert, and Show Offs also lost 2. And here are the point totals. Now it's time for round 2. Starting us off is the Audi Quattro. And he pushes the track buffer curbside as he settles in the front of the track. The bus is up now. And he slows to a stop. First to take the jump is the 63 Corvette Stingray drop tops. And he makes a nice fly into the giant crate there, but he flips over upside down. Mercedes-Benz Actress with the Camaro still, but without the doors on the side. Not as heavy, but still pretty heavy. Only lost like 10 grams. Can he make the jump? And he flies off the ramp and then flips over sideways and leaves the Camaro there. But look at this. The ramp is displaced. This is not good. And the Quattro is also curbside. Brick and Delivery's up now, but without the top. Brick and Delivery hits the ramp and settles the bus back into place, and Brick and Delivery gets off the track nicely. But Brick and Delivery isn't fully off the track, and the Sesto Elemento is coming down. Can he take Brick and Delivery out? A big hit, and he flies into the crate. And Brick and Delivery has been flipped over. The Sesto makes a nice landing on top of the Audi. Very nice. Jaguar F-Type's up now. He flies straight into the crate and then bounces backwards, gets lodged between the bus and the Audi, and also the Actress sideways, and he knocks the Sesto over upside down. Very nice elimination there. That Sesto brought the motor show to the 100 car demolition derby to 3rd place. But he is out. That ramp has been causing serious devastation, but the Sion's up now. He is definitely low enough to prevent the ramp. But will he take himself out? And he hits the ramp and breaks a piece of it off of it, and then he's on top of that piece, and now look at this. His front end's on the ramp. This is not good, and the Jag gets knocked off. Back around the roster again with the 2018 Dodge Charger, and nowhere to go as the Sion locks it in, and the Camaro somehow goes sideways instead. The Mini Cooper MK1's up now. A nice big hit as the Charger gets under the Sion and starts getting him off the track. And that piece of ramp is gone. Lotus Erofa's gonna hit the track. And nowhere to go. Just pushes the line forward, and the Charger's in a bit of trouble. The Sion's off the track safely. Here comes the Scania rally truck. He actually managed a triple takedown at the end of the round, taking down the Cobra, the Porsche 934 Turbo RSR, and the Lotus Sport Elise. At least that's how I remembered it. And even though he lost quite some weight, but he is still around 110, 20-ish grams. So watch out. And he's got that ramp at the back. A big slam as he tosses the Charger over and out. The Mini makes a recovery, and the Erofa somehow stays on the track. A colossal hit. And now he also has a ramp. But I don't think the ramp's gonna last long though, because Heavy Hauler's coming down with an undercut front. Can he get under or not? A nice big hit, and he does get under. And the Scania is starting to get pushed off the track in a bad angle. And the Rofa's starting to get pushed off the ramp. And the bus has that kind of crushed back window thingy. A slow hit, but pretty effective. And the trailer hitch has disconnected. 2013 Viper's up now. And he pushes the line forward. Scania's tipping over a bit more. This is not good. Here comes the Jaguar XESV Project 8. And the Jaguar pushes the line forward. Scania's tipping more. Here comes the Lamborghini Essenza. Gets underneath the Jaguar and flips him right over. And if that Jaguar stays upside down, I got bad news for spoiler alert. They are out. And now Motor Show is facing the hurt as the Vipers might be in trouble. Here is our two-time champ, the Aston Martin V12 Speedster. Can he take advantage? A big hit, and no he cannot. The Viper goes up, but makes a recovery, lands it straight upright, but the Scania gets tipped over sideways up front. And now Big Blue Blue flew. But anyways, it can be called Big Blue now because mostly it's just Big Blue trucks left. And now, so far, they have no cars on the field alive. This is not good for a bunch of teams. Well, 2, but still, so far. Here comes the 62 VW Beetle, but it doesn't have a trailer anymore. And it hits straight into the back of the V12 and bounces right off. Almost gets off the track, but a bit of bumper's still on there. Essenza gets pushed onto the side track walls. That is not good. Here comes the Ford Escort RS 1600. And he slams the Essenza off the track. The Beetle's fine. And final car of the round, Turbine Time. A nice big hit, but nowhere to go. And that finishes the round. 8 eliminations and a bunch of more parts broken off of vehicles. Looking at the aftermath, Old Economy did not lose a car. They are leading by 3. Drab Gray lost 1 down to 2. Retro Racers also lost 1 down to 2. Show Off still staying steady with the 2 Lambos. The Blue Flu lost those 2 giant trucks just down to Turbine Time. Break Built is just down to Heavy Hauler. Motor Show is down to that 1 Viper. And spoiler alert has been wiped out. And here are the point totals. 1 team has already wiped out. Who will be next? You will find out next time. Oh yeah. I should tell you that, we're only doing first 2 rounds. Looking at the points. See that? So far, Old Economy has 9 leading. And then 7, 6s, and the lowest is 2. Spoiler alert. I will see you in the next video to see who will be eliminated next. Bye.